In your mind, why do most people not believe that they too can be something special? Why do most people believe that they cannot do, you watch TV and they say, oh my gosh, that's Remi, woo! Mm-hmm. Or people usually go to my speaking events and boo. But the idea is like, hey, this guy, I heard one guy came up to me and he says, I know you are Entrepreneur of the Year. It seems like you have a Midas touch, but I could never do that. And I can tell you I took algebra 3 times, so you can do it. But why do you feel like most people don't think they can do it?
I mean, it's just there's like people that are very successful and they've gotten there. And then like you have people that want to be them. But like you can do it. Like the issue is that they don't, like it's all your mindset that you can't think you do it. I mean, if you really put your mind to it, you can do it. Because I mean, I think they don't really think they can because like they think themselves, they're like mediocre compared to like they're amateurs.
They feel like that.
Yeah, they feel like they're so small compared to these people who, but the thing is those people were once them. Like they didn't just like overnight, they didn't get where they are. They had to work, and so you have to work to get it.
Now, it seems like that if I own a business right now, I know a lot of business owners who've lost the passion. Mm-hmm. They started the gift store because they used to be passionate about gifts. They started the photography company because they used to be passionate about photography. Mm-hmm. And they kind of lost that. One thing I would encourage you to do as far as some action steps that we can all do is if you'll make a list of 5 things that matter most to you and begin to kind of share your why, and basically share that why with others, and to figure out how to align your business with things you're passionate about, you'll get passionate again. And let's give you one example. I know of a guy, he's on the East Coast, and he has a mortgage company. And he was telling me he was going through kind of a depression almost. Like he says, I'm just not motivated. I'm not pumped anymore. I've made a lot of money. And I said, well, what if every time you sold a mortgage to somebody, you donated to your favorite cause? Well, all of a sudden, this guy is pumped up because he has a bunch of things that he's always wanted to give money to, but he's always thought, well, someday I'll do it. But now he has it where every time he sells a mortgage, he gives a pretty decent amount of money to a charity he's into. And he's reignited his passion. So I think it's important that we can all just write down 5 things we're passionate about and try to align it with our business to see if that can get us out of that funk a little bit. And then I would place it on your mirror where you can see it every day. Mm-hmm. Do you put the childhood obesity causes and those sorts of things somewhere where you can see it? I mean, do you have these goals on your mirror, or do you have any trick you do to kind of make it real for you?
Well, I have like a No Kid Hungry thing, and I also have like a little Cook Time with Remi thing. So that's just like, it focuses me on that really. It's like the whole No Kid Hungry thing, whenever I see that, I want to like eliminate that. I want it, like it's not that I want to get rid of the organization because like it's good, but I want to get rid of the kid hungry part.
You want to fix that?
Yes.
Now, it seems as though when you do put your goals up front and your why up front, and you know every day why you're doing it, you'll become exponentially more motivated. And that's kind of the trick, is keeping yourself motivated, because you kind of run your business off of passion. I mean, you need that fuel to keep you going. Now, if I'm watching this and I really feel like I don't even know where to start when it comes to determining my why, would there be any advice you would give me? Like if I don't know why, I mean, if I've kind of lost that loving feeling about my business, is there any tip you might give me for how you could discover a why?
Well, I think like if you think of the original reason why you started, I mean, there has to be a reason why you did something. So I mean, just think of that reason, and then I think you will like get more passionate. Mm-hmm. And then also, you can also fuel your passion by just doing more to like towards your goal.
Now, I think that the one thing that's important if you own a business is that you have to have this idea that keeps you up, it wakes you up early. Like you wake up early with that why in your head. And then you go to bed. Do you ever have a hard time sleeping because you're so passionate about something you're doing?
Yeah.
Do you wake up early sometimes just like ready to go? And I think when you know if you found your why, if it keeps you up late and wakes you up early, thinking about it. And I think that's how you know if you have it. And I think that's the big test, is that if right now if you're going, I don't know if I have the right why. Well, I'm telling you, if it doesn't keep you up late at night and you don't wake up early thinking about it, it's probably not the right thing there for you. Now, final question I have here for you. If I'm watching this today and I am working at a job that I'm not really excited about, or maybe I'm in a funk, I'm in a little bit of a rut, and I feel like I can't do it. Could you maybe, I mean, do you think anybody can become a successful entrepreneur in your mind?
Yes. If they think they can, then they can. But like, I can tell you that I think anyone can do it, but it's more about their mindset.
Mm-hmm. And I will tell you, having spent time with Remi over the past few months, and not as much time as I would love to have spent, but I've been trying to Google you, and it's interesting. But you've been asked to come speak at Google as part of a Google Talks. Your products are in Whole Foods. You're endorsed by Sodexo, the big national catering company. You have all these great things going on, but I feel like you haven't lost touch with who you are. And you still want to give back, and that's what gets you going, right? That's what keeps you fired up. And I think as long as you stay tapped into that original why, like you said, that's what's going to keep you connected there. So, well, hey, Remi, I appreciate you coming today and letting us talk to you about your why and helping mentor people that are in need of that sort of thing. And I can't say enough how impressed I am with what you've done. And I think you said you're about a quarter of the way there, maybe. I'm going to say you're about 10% of the way there, because I know that you're going to be doing world-changing things, and I'm so excited for you. Thank you.